All right, welcome back to episode 40. I've been thinking about this one for a week. The last time I recorded was a little over a week ago. I've been in South Carolina getting my daughter settled into her new apartment down there. So just got back into town tonight and finally get a chance to record this episode. So the main goal of this one is to get that Elytra. It's going to be the in-city corpse run, just getting back into that in-city, getting up to the right tower, and getting all my stuff before it despawns. So I have a plan for it. We'll see how well that goes. Basically, I want to gear up, and then we'll go there, and we'll reduce the render distance to give us the most time, so it's not doing the 5 minutes until we get within range. I have a few ideas for how we can get there safely, but we'll see how it goes. So let's get back into the game, and let's see what we need to do to prepare here. So yeah, not worried about advancements for this one. This is just a corpse run for the most part. So nothing in inventory really. Picked up a couple of armor pieces. We'll go ahead and wear those just to give us a little bit of protection against the shulkers. Let's see what we have in the chest. We got a sword we can use. Feather falling would be nice. Yeah, let's check. Yeah, we'll use feather falling. That'll help. Let's see. Yeah, both of those are iron boots, so we could combine them, but I kind of like the idea of the diamond with the feather falling. That's probably my best bet. Oh yeah, we had a shulker chest here. Not going to do the ones with curse of binding. Yeah, we can wear that chest plate. That'll give us a little bit more protection. And we'll throw that one back in there. Let's see, what else have we got here that might be useful? Let's see, we've got the iron sword. Let's try making another diamond sword, see what that gives us. I know I'm going to need bucket. Actually, let me check those real quick. Sharpness, smite. Let's see, do we have any wood? Yeah, we got some wood there. I'm thinking we're gonna have to go over to the island base to get geared up. I was thinking maybe having a pumpkin on our head might help as we're trying to get over there. Let's see, what does that one give us? Sharpness 2, maybe. Looting would be better. What do we have? Do we have a looting in here? Fortune. Yeah, we kind of use some of our levels after killing the dragon. So we got Sweeping Edge, which is maybe okay. Knockback, I'm not sure what that does with those shulker. I don't know if that'll make it more difficult to fight them. So we don't really have a good book. What's our next book give us? Yeah, it's not really what I need either. Those zombies get so noisy. Let's go ahead and get a little XP from them, just to get them quiet. The guy wants to bounce on the dripstone and not take any damage. Alright, well, I got us up to 7. Let's see. Why don't we go ahead and take the diamond sword with us. We're going to need food. Yeah, we have a run over there to the other base. Let's see. Yeah, I had played around with changing the video settings. We don't have to worry about that for now, but once we get over, I think that'll be part of our strategy, is we can reduce that render distance. Which, it's nice to see this base again after not playing for a week. Let's take a quick look around here, just kind of relax for a minute, collect my thoughts before we head over. See, I do want a bunch of blocks. I could take netherrack instead of having to collect stuff when I get there. I'll go ahead and grab some of those. That'll be a convenient block to take. Oh, I was wanting to... I did a little quick research on those. Let me see if I have a pickaxe over here. And let's go ahead and reset spawn just in case. I'm pretty sure it's reset to here because I just revived at this base. Let's see. Do I have anything for... I'm going to grab some more of those and we'll set those up. See, dirt blocks wouldn't be too bad to take with me either. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. Yeah, I was hoping I had a pick here, but yeah, I don't have a pick. We'll bring a pick back. So we're going to head over to the island base and we'll get geared up over there. Yep, heading back up. Okay, so we can kind of plan things out as I'm heading over to the other base. I know I'm going to need a sword, definitely going to need a shield. Yeah, definitely have to make a shield with all those shulkers throwing their little projectiles at me. Gotta admire the view. Definitely want to go down there again once I get a chance. Let's see. Water bucket. I think I might have a water bucket already over in the inn, so I can just grab that one. I don't have to make another one. I need food, potions. I don't think I have any more ghast here, so I can't make a regen, but I can make some instant health. That might help. I think I only had 2 inventory spots free, but I did have bundles. I could take a chest with me. That way I can throw that down and put things in there, but I died right next to an ender chest and a treasure chest. So I should be able to store things if I get to the right level to get my things. Let's see, what else do we need? Yeah, need a pumpkin. Might go ahead and grab a couple of extra pumpkins just so we don't have to come back over here if it takes us more than one attempt. Hello. What are you doing down here? Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and go through. Oh, it's hurting. Oh, that's where you're coming from. Look at there. Oh, and he hopped back through to the nether. We'll have to keep an eye on him when we get back over there. Yeah, let's check on things out here real quick. Got the bees flying around. Oh, we had a cactus over here. Let's go check on our cactus real quick. Alright, yeah, that's growing. Go ahead and get some more of those going. And I am looking forward to making a nice cactus farm at some point. Protect it from our bees who are wandering all over the place. Why are you wandering over here? We got our axolotls. Still need to breed those. See if we can get a blue one. But we're doing pretty good. We got 4 of the 5 at the moment. Colors, that is. Alright, let's go in here. Let's see. Do we have anything in here that would be useful? Not really. Sweeping edge again, but yeah. Mending pants. And we're probably okay. Those only give us 2 armor, and that'll just take up space. Alright, let's see what we need here. Go ahead and take some potatoes. We need some coal as well. Let's see, we'll do half of those, half those. That'll give us some potatoes, get our health, because we're already down on our hunger just from sprinting over here. Let's see, I think we have a bucket already over there, so I don't need to make a bucket. We've got a sword. Do we have an extra? I think we have several options for doing another pick. Actually, let's see. Let's check our ender chest. I don't know if we checked our ender chest, see if there was anything useful in there. We can just use the fortune 3. I really don't want to lose another decent pick. But we can go ahead and do that fortune 3. We do have some shulker shells that we put in there. We're going to need the shears, so we can do the pumpkin. I think that's good. We don't need the water breathing. We'll be heading up to do potions in a minute. Let's see if there's anything else we need here. Oh, pumpkins, yep. We'll go ahead and take a few of them with us, just in case we need to make more than one. So the idea is we're going to do a pumpkin, do that. We'll give our little copper golem something to sort. Let's toss those in there. But yeah, we're going to use the pumpkin, and that way we don't have to worry about looking at the Endermen. So this is the view wearing a pumpkin. It's a carved pumpkin. Don't we look cute with our pumpkin head? Very nice. Alright, but yeah, this will protect us from the Endermen once we go over to the end. But yeah, I'm not going to make you enjoy that view until we get over there. Let's see. Yeah, I got 3 of those. What was I going to make? I think I got them for a bucket. Yeah, but I said we were going to pick up a bucket over there, so I don't think we need that. We might as well. We'll go ahead and get another bucket just in case we need it. Let's see, what else do we need? Water bucket, blocks, ender pearls. Let's check ender pearls. Oh, we got a good stack of ender pearls. Probably shouldn't take all of them with me just in case we don't get it first try. I'm not so good with throwing the ender pearls. Might pillar instead of throwing ender pearls. I don't know. We'll see how it goes when I get over there. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else we need. So we got food. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we need there. I think that's it. Sword, shield, potions, food, pumpkin. Yeah, let's go work on some potions real quick, see what we have. Oh, if we're going to make potions, we're going to need, was it glistering melon is a melon. And there we go. Perfect. Grab those, put that in the center, put that around. There we go. We have a glistering melon. I think we already had sugar up there. I don't know if we want to run fast though. Maybe just the glistering. Let's see, and we'll need that because we learned last time that you can't make it last longer because it's an instant healing. We didn't leave any bottles in there, so go ahead and we'll go ahead and leave 3 bottles in there after we're done brewing. Okay, and then we'll put that in there. Okay, so we'll make our awkward, make it a healing, and then make it instant healing too. These I'm gonna take back over. Gonna fix our dripstone stuff over there. I just needed a pick before I do it. There we go. Those are awkward potions. Let's make them healing potions. I don't want to take too much with me because I was looking at the video episode 39, which, yeah, 39 just went out tonight. So if you watched that one, that was a week ago for me, but it just went out on the channel tonight. So didn't get a chance to maybe get some feedback from folks on strategy for doing this. So been thinking about it for a week, like I said. So the pumpkin, definitely want to do that, changing the render distance so that it gives me as much time as possible. So I'll have to be quick with everything so things don't despawn. I only have 5 minutes once I'm within range. The nice thing is it's out on the Ender Island, so it's not right there as soon as we spawn in going through the end portal. We have to go through the gateway and then get over there to that island. I'm hoping that the render distance actually is what resets that timer. Let's see. So we have 3 instant health 3s, or instant health 2s, sorry. So that'll help us just to recover some health real quick. Let's go grab our food. We're definitely going to need that. Instead of doing that, can we... Yeah, let's go ahead and break these blocks here. So I keep wanting to go down the ladder to go down here. So we can go down the ladder if we want to go to this floor. Yeah, I like that better. And then we can take the bubbles back up. Alright, let's grab our food. Alright, so we got some food, some potions, pearls. I can fill my water bucket. We'll take those so we can make more car pumpkins if we need it. Got some building blocks so that we can bridge or pillar or whatever we need to do. Shield. Yeah, we need a shield. Actually, let's go ahead and make 2 shields just so we've got backup. Let's see. Yep, we have enough. Nope, not that. We need this. There we go. We'll make 2 shields. We'll go ahead and equip 1. We'll have a spare, and I will leave those somewhere either in the end or at the other base so that we can re-gear if this takes us more than 1 attempt, which it might. Let's see, we'll try to reduce the things that are on the toolbar here. Okay. Yeah, and I was just talking about taking the bubble vader back up, so let's do that. Okay. Alright, let's head back through and see how this goes. Yeah, I don't want to waste too much time here just in case I don't get it first try. I want to make sure I at least get all my stuff back in this episode. Oh, hello. You scared me. Was it fighting me? I took damage from something. I didn't hit it. Kind of feel like I should go back through just to make sure it's okay on the other side. Oh, maybe that hit me. One more. There we go. Maybe that's what I got hit by. I don't think the guy on the other side hit me. Oh, and I'm so tempted to go after that ghast. I still won't return to center, but it seems like every time there's a ghast sound, it's not where I can get to it. Or if it is, it'll despawn after I've hit the fireball back, and I still don't get it. Let's see. Yeah, we could do a swiftness, but I'm not sure if that'll help. We could do a safe falling, but I don't have any more phantom membranes. So yeah, we just don't have the things to... Yeah, talking about gas tiers. Yeah, if I had a gas tier, I could get the regen. Yeah, we'll just have to go with trying to keep my belly full so that I'm not... so that I'm able to heal. And I've got the instant healing if I need a quick recover my health. I'm not sure how many it gives me though. Not sure if it's 3 or 6. It might be 6 for that one. I'm not really sure. Yeah, but here's a good example. So this is with the render distance the way I've had it. So if I change the video settings down to the minimum of 2 chunks, yeah, I'm not sure about simulation distance. I don't know if that changes things for, like as far as like a despawn for your loot. I don't know if that is where it's actively counting down things, even though it's not rendered. It seems weird that that would be 5 when you can only get your render down to 2. But yeah, that's as low as the bar will go. So hopefully that means that I have to be within the 2 chunks and not 5 chunks. I don't know. Well, we'll see how it goes, but I'll be as quick as I can either way because I don't want to waste any time. But yeah, you see how that changes it. So even though that's probably within 2 chunks, like, you know, linear distance, like in front of me, is far enough away that it's still not rendering those blocks down there. So hopefully that gives us more time. I'm not completely sure of the game mechanic on that. Just trying to give myself the best chance to have the full 5 minutes, you know, once I'm close. Alright, let's go back through this one. Okay. Is there anything else? Oh, I was gonna do this real quick while we're here at this base. So yeah, I was looking with the sulfur. It's not going to work from the water. They have to be off of a sulfur block. So since I have 5 of them, I can combine 4 to make a sulfur block. And then, so I've got water there. So let's just break this one. We'll replace that. And then we'll do that off of there. We'll see if that grows. And then I grab these so that we can try to have more of the dripstone growing. And we can just come through here and collect those as they grow. But yeah, we need to make another expedition. So once I get the Elytra, that'll be a lot easier. So let's hope that I'm able to get the Elytra back. And then we can make another trip over to that sulfur area and see some of the new content there. I really want to explore that. Yeah, see, I can't even see the end of our lava river now. Reducing that down to 2 chunks. Yeah, I guess we could test that. Is there something I could put out there? Yeah, I'd have to wait for a despawn to see if that actually is how that works. You know, I'm curious. Let's test that. So let's say if I drop some blocks out here. So we'll drop 5 blocks out there. We'll go over here to where that's not rendered. We can do some stuff at the base. Oops. Yeah, you can't see those blocks now. So that's past what is rendered, but it's still probably within 5 chunks. So if we give that 5 minutes, let me see, I'm at 22.5 minutes. What's something we can do over here for 5 minutes? We can do some lava to pass some time. There we go. Let's see, what's the easiest way to put the lava in here? Last time I was jumping and placing. There we go. Yeah, so we're 4 blocks wide. Yeah, it's hard to tell what blocks I've placed. There we go. Let's see, what if I come around to this side? Yeah, it's hard to tell the pattern of it, whether there's a block there or not. Maybe if I break one of these carefully. Okay, so that's a source block, that's a source block. Maybe this one? Okay, well it's source block now. Maybe that would be a good way to test it. There we go. Okay, so now all those are source blocks. Yeah, I can pick it up and then place it. So I think we wasted one. I think we double placed one maybe. No? Okay, we're good, we're good. So I didn't waste any. Yep. There we go. Okay, and then we can place one here. Here. Yeah, I think I'm placing 2 in the same spot. Yeah, I'm trying not to waste it by putting multiples in the same spot, but I may be doing that. Let's see. Let's see. If I very carefully go right here, and place that one right there. Okay. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. Yeah, put the wall back. Oh, let's put those back out. And we'll grab one more. Yeah, I've got to figure out the best way to place the lava. Seems like it's not wanting to place it when I jump like that. There we go. It may have something to do with the shield, because I know I've had some times where I tried to use stuff with the shield and it threw things off. Get some water. There we go. So yeah, I think we need another minute or so before we're ready to test it to see if the stuff despawned. We can go toss some stuff in a chest over here while we're waiting. That one's pretty full. There we go. Alright, so we have an extra shield. Let's see, we have shears and pumpkins if we need more. Instant health. We'll leave 1 here. We'll take 2. We'll leave half of our ender pearls. Don't need those. I don't know that we need dirt. Yeah, we can take the dirt. I have 2 blocks. That'll be easy to just punch through, and that's really fast. You know, this is probably the way we want to go. We probably want to go with the netherrack. It'd be easier to pick it up really quick. Sand would be a good option too for pillaring up. Then I could just collect those easily enough later and not have to dig through all of them. You know, once we clear all the shulkers, I'm not so worried about that. So I think that'll be good. That'll give us stuff to get more blocks if we need it, clear blocks if we need to do things quickly. We can defend ourselves, get more eyes if we need them, health, bridging and pillaring. I just know I'm not very good. I think maybe there were some little islands in between the two once we go through the gateway. So maybe if I go to those really quickly, just bridge those, then it'll be an easy ender pearl throw. And then I'm not sure if I can throw up to that bridge. It might be better if I pillar up. I might have more control doing that, and it'll be just about as quick. And then I'm not taking the damage from throwing an ender pearl, so that might help too, as long as I don't get hit. If I do get hit, I'll be levitating, so if I can try not to take too much damage from that, that might help. Alright, well, enough strategizing. I think we got enough time lapse to go see if simulation distance is what's going to affect those. Let's go see if those blocks are still out there. Okay, they're still there, so that's good. Okay, so simulation distance. Okay, so as long as it's not showing, I'm not sure if that matters so much for up and down distance. Still not sure on that, but we know for, you know, the distance, you know, blocks away from me, that simulation distance is not going to be affecting it. So I think we're good. They're 2 chunk. Okay, and I'm thinking we got everything we need. We can go ahead and put on our pumpkin. Well, we can wait a minute on the pumpkin. Let's go ahead and get to the portal. Oh, I hear a drowned out there waiting on me. I have to be careful next time when I come back through. See, we did reset spawn at that bed, so we know we're good there. Just in case things go badly, I'll respawn there. I can get more gear and head back through. Hopefully things don't fall into the void. Yeah, taking our quick path to the portal. Let's go through. I swear I keep putting a torch over there, and it's just not there every time I come back through. Alright, let's check this chest. Anything we want to drop off here? We're good on food. I guess we can keep those here. I can go ahead and put this on. And freeze up another spot too. Yeah, that throws it. Okay, yeah, I was just curious if I could like press the mouse buttons to get that. Okay, so we're at 2 chunk render distance. We're wearing our helmet. We can look directly at our Endermen and then they're gonna attack us. Oh wow, yeah, they've been pulling stuff away from our little garden experiment. The grass hasn't grown yet, so looks like the food will grow. That one's a little bit taller. Tree will grow. That's good. So we have trees here in the end. The only tree in the end. I wonder if chorus fruit might help us. It does give you a lot of health back, and it'll drop me down to a level. I'm always cautious. I need to improve this a little bit. This makes me nervous hopping up a single block. But so far so good. Alright, here we go. We're at the minimum distance. Alright, let's go through. That'll put us out at the other side of the gateway near the end cities. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, I'm up top. Yep, up top. Okay, and drop. Okay, let's go ahead and eat a little bit. Keep our health up. Yeah, I don't think it's going to reach if I throw it. Let's see, what's the furthest point? And I did go back and watch episode 39 just to kind of familiarize myself with where I need to go once I'm over there. Okay, so yeah, it's over that way. Why don't we bridge over to that one? We'll get closer. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, yeah, I guess we go here. Oh, you know what? I should probably use the local blocks while I'm bridging. Yeah, let's grab a few of these real quick. Actually, let's get further away from the NCD to collect these, just in case. Yeah, let's grab a bunch of blocks. We'll use those. We can use the other ones for pillaring, but for bridging, I'd rather not fall into the void. I'd rather use the local ones, because I don't think the Endermen will pick these up. I've never seen an Enderman picking up an end block. Or what are they, end stones? Yeah. But we already know that they're going to pick up grass. I don't know if they'll pick up the netherrack, but yeah, let's not risk it. Actually, let's do a quick test. We'll put one there. We'll see if they pick that one up. Oh, don't let me hit you. Okay, yeah, they're just all over the place. Yeah, we'll finish picking these up. It'll be almost a stack. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go back over closest place that we can. Where was that little island at? Ooh, okay, all the way there. Okay. It looks like it's lined up. Let's go for that. Yeah, we're gonna have to go up a little bit. can be a little bit quicker since I'm not worried about looking at Endermen. Okay, that looks level. Oh, I hate bridging over the void. Okay. And I'm in a rush, which doesn't make this any better. Okay. We got it. How close are we? Not close enough yet. Dang. How close do we have to get? Okay, there we go. Oh, it was a little high. Okay. You know what? Let's go and get one more over if we can. And we still got plenty of blocks. Let's go for it. There we go. I think that's our destination right there. Let's throw a pearl over there. Ooh, so glad I'm wearing a pumpkin. I was looking right at him. All right, where's our end city? It is over here, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, let's pillar up here, maybe? Oh. Okay, try to pillar straight. Nervous. All right, there we go. Then there's a bridge right here. Feels too close. Maybe here. All right. Oh, I hope this works. Oh, that's not a good sound. Okay, looking for a bridge, looking for a bridge. There's so many of them. Okay, here we go. So far, so good. Let's put her up here. Oh, out of blocks. Oh, well, she's levitation. Yeah, that's our destination right there. We're close. Oh, there's some of my stuff. There's some of my stuff. There's Shulker stuff. Wow, that really got spread out. Oh, gotta watch my health. Oh, potion. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, there we go. We're there. We're there. Oh, let's get her shield up. Okay, just waiting for the levitation to go away. Come on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Tell you what. Let's make a safe spot right here for a second and see what we got. Okay, we got our pants. Oh, we got our Elytra. Oh, thank goodness we got our Elytra. That needs to go into an ender chest as soon as I can. Let's see. There we go. We got room. Okay. This is not everything, but we're going to secure that before I collect everything else, just to make sure that the most important thing is secure. Okay. All right. We did have more shulkers. Don't need all those. Don't need those. Don't need those. We got 2 of our picks back. All right. We don't need the. We don't need this anymore. Let's get rid of that so we can see. Okay. Let's go see if we can get the rest of it. Okay, that's more. Okay, we need shield and sword. Okay. Oh, there's a sword. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff. Oh, we got levitation. Let's see if we can go up. All right, doing good, doing good. Yeah, you can see how we died so quick last time. my inventory full? Yeah, it is. Let's get helmet on. Let's throw a bunch of stuff in here real quick. Oh, let me watch my health. Okay. Well, we got the Elytra. That was the main thing. Right. See if we can get rid of this guy over here. Okay, he's gone. Okay, I'd like to get my good sword back on before we fight them. Here. Okay. Let's see what I got real quick. Okay, let's change helmets. Let's see. Get that out of there. Let's see, Silk Touch, which we'll need so that we can pick up our ender chest. I think that's all of those. And we got one of our shulker chests back. Yeah, I think my good sword is over there. Where's my good sword? There's my good sword. Alright, let's block. Alright, we need to clear these guys out a little bit. There's just too many of them. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's shield again. Okay, okay, so we had that. Silk Touch, so I can get that back. Got food and water. Let's go ahead and get my health back up. Slow falling. Let's put that there just in case I need it. Okay, that I don't need. That goes there, so I got that back. Still need my bow. Is my bow in the chest? Tell you what, let's create a little safe spot here. Okay, now we're safe to get all of our stuff from here. Okay, now we can't get it in her chest, but okay. So we got our good ones. There's new stuff in here. Let's see. Did we get all of our bags back? There's our depth strider boots. Very nice. I'm glad I got those back. Let's see. Here's our other water bucket. We can throw all this in a shulker box to give us more space for everything, and then throw a shulker box into the ender chest. I'm so glad I got the Elytra back. That was the main thing. Oh, that's weird. I figured that would be a whole block. Oh, there's my bow. Okay, so I did get my bow back. Let's actually switch those around. Put food in there for now. Let's see, that one went here. I had those. Depth strider, another chest, another shulker box. Yeah, I had 2 shulker boxes, so I think we got everything. Yeah, at least all the important stuff. I don't think there's anything there we're really missing. It's oh, I forgot we got a mending diamond pickaxe. We'll have to combine that with our other good one later. Yeah, get a Fortune 3 efficiency mending. That'll be really nice. I'm so glad I got all that stuff back. Oh, and we have mending boots now. Very nice. So well, these were items that were in this chest. Yeah, this is new treasure right here. Okay. Let's see. What's the easiest way? Do we have space to put a shulker box above us? Yeah, we do. Okay, let's throw some of this stuff in there so we... yeah, I'm not going to carry that. We'll go ahead and put those away. Let's see. I don't think I really need these at the moment. Let's go ahead and put a lot of this stuff away. I think I'll take the food out, put the bag away. We'll put that... Oh, that's... You can't put a shulker box in a shulker box. Right, that makes sense. Okay. Let's see, we'll toss those in. Mending. We'll keep some blocks. We don't need the axe. We'll go ahead and grab the rest of that. See, I think that was our good shovel. Stone, carrot, spyglass, gold. Okay. And... well, I did put that away. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep the axe. Okay. Let's put a lot of this stuff away. Boots. We'll just keep the iron shovel. We'll get rid of those. Can't put the shulker in there. We can't put the chest in there. Extra stuff. Ooh, yeah. We don't want to hold on to that one. Curse of Vanishing. Okay. We do need the silk touch so that we can pick up our ender chest. I think we had a better one. Let's see, how many spaces? Yeah, we don't need a fishing pole in the end. There we go. That's good. Alright, pick that up. And we'll pick that up. And we'll get rid of that one. And put this one away. Okay. So we'll keep that chest in there. And then we'll use our silk touch to pick that up. Okay. Oh, trying to get one in there on me. Okay, so I think we have everything. We're in a nice safe spot now. Now it's time to fight some shulkers. So yeah, let's get a little revenge safely. Okay, so let's check out this side. Let's see what's around here. Okay, we got that one low one down there. Let's start at the bottom. There we go. One down. Oh, and we got hit. Alright, let's go back to our little safe corner. Ooh, got hit twice. Okay, let's keep our shields up. Okay, there's one right there. Yeah, there's one right there. Keep my food out. Keep my health up as much as I can. And we do have the healing potion if we need it. Alright. See, that one is in a harder reach spot. Let's see, do we have... No, we don't have any arrows. Oh, that's right. We used up all of our arrows when we were there. Yeah. The main thing is the elytra is secured. Whew, yeah. Oh, I was thinking, I have an idea to get mending books, so that might be next episode. We may see if we can get some mending books. That will be very useful now that we're getting some of the good stuff. We want to make sure it lasts. Let's see, I think if I go over here... Let's see if I can bridge over there real quick. Okay. Get our sword out. Of course, he immediately goes away. That's a tall tower above us. I don't want to levitate that far up right now. Okay, are there any more below us? Yeah, let's make sure we're clearing them from the bottom up. We'll toss those in there for now. Use our silk touch, pick that up. Okay. Sounds like it's on the outside now. Yep, right there. Let's see if we can get that one. Don't know if that was a good thing or not. Is it somewhere that fell into the void? Yeah. Oh, you know what? We can change our... Let's get in a safe spot and change our render distance back so we can see. We're kind of limited on what we can do if we can't see. Alright, yep. And we can go ahead and change our video settings back to... I'm not sure what my computer can handle. We'll go to... I think I was around 20 before. And I need to double check what simulation distance is, just so I understand that setting. There are so many settings. Alright. And back to game. Okay, go ahead and eat just to keep everything healing. Okay, wow, that's a whole lot of shulkers shooting at me. I feel like we should close that close that wall again. Okay. Alright. Are any of them where I can do something about it? I feel like we should go back to the bottom of this place and start again, because I kind of started bridging over, or flying up to the bridge. So it feels like we're kind of... We didn't clear as we went. We kind of got into the thick of things a little bit too much in this place. I think that's part of what got me in over my head. There was just too many firing at one time. Looking to see if there's any we can clear out here. There are so many. Yeah, I think we need to go back down to the bottom. Pretty sure we got all of my loot. Yeah, let's see if we can work our way back down out of here. Yeah, because we did come up this way. Let's see, we got a little ladder going there. Yep, we came across here. Yes, I think we cleared this part before we got up. We got hit, we went up to the top of that tower, and then we went over. So, I think we are good through this part. Yeah, that's our pillar that we use on the way back up. Why don't we work our way down over there? That way we know we can go back up this if we need to later. Ooh, maybe not. Wow. I think that's what we saw when we flew over here last time. Let's see if I can get here, get rid of the levitation, drop down to the dirt, and then dig our way back down real quick. Oh, got hit again. Surprisingly, no damage from that one. Yeah, it seems really inconsistent on when I take damage. Alright, let's dig. Hopefully they don't hit us as we're digging. We'll get back down to the bottom. And we're almost at an hour, so I'm thinking we may come back Oh no, I got hit. See, now would be a good time to have the chorus fruit. I think, there we go. Okay, safe fall, ish. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. We can leave those there. And I'm tempted to put a pumpkin back on my head just to be safe. All right, I think this will be good. We can go this way. Oh, well, I didn't quite stick the landing there. Okay, let's eat. Get health back. And let's try to pillar the rest of the way back, just in case. Okay, so I think we pillared to there, or we bridged to those two islands. So if we bridge back from here, if something bad happens and we lose our elytra, we are close enough that we can get back over to an island. Alright, make sure that I am crouching. And make sure I don't look at any Endermen, because this is over the void. Okay, looking at the block, because there's Endermen right there. We'll look down, look back, hit it, go up. Okay, that looks level or slightly above. Okay, let's just go straight. I hate bridging over the void. This makes me so nervous. And I definitely don't like doing this over lava. But yeah, over the void is pretty much, yeah, you're gone. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're safe walking carefully. Not looking at Endermen. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're gonna make it. Okay. Now if we can just avoid looking at Endermen, let's get back to the overworld. Catch my breath from all of that. Wow. Okay, they haven't picked that one up yet. Let's get under here just in case I look at anything. Okay. So I need an ender pearl. I think all the ender pearls ended up back in the chest, because I said I didn't need them, but I'll need one to get back out of here. Alright, let's put a chest down, and see, this one maybe? Nope, not that one. Oh, right there. We can use those. Okay, so that's our silk touch. Let's go ahead and eat. Okay, and then we can pick these back up. Okay, there we go. We're good. Ooh, okay. And let's safely leave the end. I'm pretty sure this will put us in a good spot, but hopefully we're not over the void when it goes back through. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Wow. Yeah, I think we need to improve this a bit. Just give us more of a platform so we don't accidentally fall to our death, or I don't think that's over the void. Careful where I look. I don't know. That part of that may be over the void. We probably want to give us a little bit better platform over there just to be safer. Alright. Almost back to the overworld. Wow, there's a bunch of Endermen around here. I'll check this out real quick before we go. Yeah, that's still growing. I don't think they'll take the ones that have seeds on them. I'll double check her chest over here, see if there's anything we want to take back. Okay. We can go ahead and, well, we'll leave that one here. Might as well. Don't think we need those. Yeah, we can leave all that here. Actually, no, we can take our dragon's breath back now. Yeah. And extra bottles. Might as well take all that with us. I did notice, I went back over the last week and watched all the episodes. So I did notice that there were parrots in one of the jungles that we, like it's the bamboo jungle. It was near the top of our southern map. There were parrots around there, so we could get an advancement from that pretty easily. So keeping that on my radar. There's several advancements that we're not too far from achieving. But for now, let's head back to the overworld. So glad we got the elytra. Need to put some mending on it. Okay, and then we're back. We're good. Let's check over here. We've been in the nether, so none of this would have grown yet, but yeah. So I think that's set up. We'll need to go back and get more sulfur, see if we can expand our little, I don't know, dripstone and sulfur farm. Yeah, we're already collecting more lava. That's good. And toss those in there. We do have a few end stone here. We do need to collect more of that to expand our base here. Actually, this is our nether ending base. Let's add a little bit. We can put a few stones or a few blocks down. There we go. That's the start of our end for our nether ending story base. It's a beginning. Okay, I'm thinking let's head down to our XP farm and we'll end there, and then we'll pick it up again from there next time. And we'll go ahead and sleep just to make sure we're reset on phantoms. And stop the rain. Oh, we got a drown coming out. Yeah, we can go in. There we go. There we go. I think that's the one that I heard last time. Well, I don't hear any other ones, at least. Alright. Love the bubble vaders. Alright. Back to the XP farm. And we definitely need to improve our XP farm. Get something that we get much quicker experience than what we have here. Okay. This corner feels too dark. We need another torch over here somewhere. There we go. That'll do for now. Alright, so we have shulker boxes. We have ender chests. Let's see, what do we have in our shulker chest here? Yeah, we can sort through all this next time. Kind of make sense of what all we've collected so far. And we can make more. We have several more of those. Let's check our... Let's see, what have we got? Yeah, we've got a lot more. We have our elytra. We got more shulker shells. We need to get some mending on our elytra, so I think that might be our next step, is to try to see if we can get some mending books going. So yeah, I'll give that a shot next time. We have an empty shulker box, and then lots of extra ender chests so that we can set up new spots wherever we need them. Alright, I consider this one a success. Been worried about that all week, just whether or not I would get all of our stuff back, get that elytra especially, because I don't know where our next end city is with a ship to get another one. It could be right around the corner, or it could be thousands of blocks away. And it's much easier to find the next one if we have an elytra. You know, we can fly around once we get the mending and go find a few more, just so we got backup elytra. But I think that's probably a good spot to call it a night. Let's switch back and double check how things are looking here. So in-city corpse run, success. We got our Elytra back, and I'm pretty sure we got everything back. I don't think we lost anything. There could have potentially been something that it threw outside of it that would have been on the ground nearby, but I'm pretty sure from the number of items that we picked up that we got everything. And just looking at our hotbar, we got all the essential items. We got all of our pickaxes that were enchanted. We got the Elytra. Everything else is a bonus. And we got another experiment there with the render distance, trying to figure out the simulation. I'll do a little bit more research on that later. Yeah, the pillaring up technique, having the pumpkin definitely helped. We didn't get attacked by Endermen as we were doing that. I got a little levitation going that helped us get up to the right spot. And yeah, that worked out much better than I expected. So success. Next time we will sort through all of our stuff, figure out what we have. And I think I'm going to try to get a mending book going. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but I have an idea that I'm wanting to test out. So if you haven't yet, subscribe, come back for more. Appreciate all the views, the comments, naming my animals. Just like, subscribe, all the stuff. I'll keep making this and come along and join me on the journey. All right, let me find that stop recording button, and I will see you next time.